What is up, guys? DiplexHeated here again. Hope you guys have had a good day today and a good summer thus far. Welcome back to Men of War Assault Squad 2 and a pretty awesome battle using a mod we'll talk a bit more about soon. Before we get started with this insane beach assault, here's a quick message from today's sponsor.
Hey, what's up, guys? DiplexHeated here again. This video is sponsored by The Ridge. I'm back with another wallet. This time around, I'm using my aluminum wallet in navy blue. Perfect for the country place where I went swimming this weekend for the first time this year. My old wallet would shrivel up and be destroyed, that one being a card holder in leather, but this one in aluminum, of course, it'll withstand the water. It did fine. Just watch. As always, Ridge wallets are super easy to use. Basically push up down below and then fan out the card based on which one you want. I keep about 3 cards in my wallet, but this one will hold up to like 12, so that's great. This one has a money strap on the back. My old, or my other green one has a money clip, so that's just preference. You can choose which one you like. So just check out the link down below and pick out your wallet today. They're all RFID blocking and they come with a lifetime warranty. Thank you, The Ridge.
Oh man, I miss the slightly chilly water and a breeze out there. And here in my office in Stockholm, it's like being in a sous vide. I'm probably cooking at around 54 now. I'm going to be nicely medium rare by the end of this one. But welcome to today's video. You guys have been asking for more Men of War battles, and today we're using a mod called 1992, A Dying World. It is sort of a Cold War mod, obviously. Technically or officially, the Cold War ended with the fall of the Soviet Union, but many still claim it's been going on since, and you could argue that it really has. So this is, you know, playing off of the 1991 breakup, but then with just a year further in. Some games do that, like 1919 instead of the, you know, end of World War I, 1918, as well as like 1946 instead of 1945. It's interesting. I think they do that when they kind of want to like play off of a historical scenario, but then make it plausible. We are doing a Chinese invasion of Taiwan, and I know this is a hot topic right now. It hasn't happened. It's obviously a interesting topic, but you know, with the Chinese units at hand, and it's been a really long time since I did anything involving the Far East, I think it would be pretty cool to do so. So we have Chinese amphibious, an amphibious assault force with a variety of different vehicles, support vehicles, infantry fighting vehicles, you know, troop carriers and whatnot, with a lot of PLA Marines. And I guess the scenario would be set in the, well, in 92 or even the late 80s, depending on the I've done some like research of the Taiwanese infantry and uniforms, and I think I've gotten a pretty accurate depiction of them. Of course, they're going to be using the US supplied M16, a variety of different weapons as well. We'll get a closer look at them later on, but this is a map made by Aldabos. This is an old one we've used previously. It's meant for World War II, but I think it'll do amazing for the scenario at hand, and I'm really excited to give this one a go. This one has been cooking for a long time. It's stewed nicely, and I think you guys are going to enjoy this one. So leave a like, drop a comment down below on what you would like to see next. I'm thinking perhaps a British invasion of Hong Kong, like during this same, like based on the same conflict we're doing now, this same sort of semi-fictional conflict, where they try and retake Hong Kong, because at the same time that the Chinese are invading Taiwan, they've like defeated the British garrison in Hong Kong. I've said Hong Kong a lot of times now. So the Hong Kong is one of those words that just sounds funny when you say it. So I'm gonna say King Kong soon. Anyway, okay, I am so hyped up. Let's get going, guys. I believe the start button is down here. Yes, it is. And man, we are on the go. The beach defenses are ready. We haven't taken a much deeper look. I'd like to sort of leave that to your, not imagination, but to your, to it being revealed later. So it'll be left to your surprise, one could say. We do have some howitzers, some AT guns. We've got mortars. We've got a lot of 50 caliber machine guns, the Medusa. But we're going to sort of focus on the Chinese assault mainly, because a lot of these positions are hidden in the bushes and trenches, and so the defenders are a little bit more obscure. It's like one of those movies where they don't really show the enemy that much, that you just see their muscle flashes and hear them shouting. Anyway, so yes, the howitzers are starting to work on the attacking forces. We're gonna see machine guns open up at the defenders who are trying to acquire targets. Oh, one vehicle was hit out in the water. They are going to have to dismount and swim ashore. Mortars are going to start working on the attacking force as well. And PLA Marines will now make their way out of the vehicles to assault the beach. Oh my god! The beach defenses are kicking in. Rocket just missed that APC. And it's just spearheading out of the beach. It does not want to remain in this kill zone. We're going to have a look at it from this perspective too. This is the opposite side of the beach where we have 50 caliber machine guns and infantry. Oh, nice direct hit. And that 50 cal is working on the attacking Chinese troops now. Mortars raining down on the attackers as well. Oh man. We've got a lot of troops out in the water. They're gonna have to swim ashore. Oh! Vehicles are being left out in the water. But that is just the mess of this assault. The naval, or the shore, the coastal defenses are working for full effect here. So the infantry is making more progress on the left approach. And this right side here of the Chinese attack is just holding firmly. Here's a look at the Taiwanese troops. They're hard to see, but they have sort of almost like a tiger stripe camo at this time. I did manage to find some uniform comparison between the two different factions. Oh, this infantry fighting vehicle is getting up close. Oh, using that I believe a 25mm ACAN. A lot of PLA Marines moving up. We still have machine gunners active in the bunkers here on the side. And that Medusa is going to be like trying to shred the infantry moving up. I believe that 25mm will deal with that 50 cal swiftly. I think right now that the Chinese Marines are reporting minor progress on the left approach. Right side, not through. We do not hold the beach. Mortars are still raining down on the attackers. Center defense is still holding. We have Chinese Marines moving up. They're trying to sort of get to the shingle here, or they're trying to break into the trench area where they're going to be fighting with the Taiwanese defenders in very close quarter combating. This is going to be awesome. Oh, that 50 cal just blew them back. It's been holding fire till the last second here. Here's a look at the PLA forces. The Marines, they're using that sweet blue naval camo. And they're starting to make their way into the trench system here. Vehicles supporting, attacking, moving forward. The right side is not efficient. Everyone's pinned here. We have troops arriving to the beach. They're just taking cover right now behind vehicles and laying low. This side is completely covered by enemy mortar fire, and they have not made any progress. We have more survivors from the wrecks out in the ocean trying to make their way into the beach now to join the fight. We have another wave of PLA vehicles arriving with reinforcements too. I believe we'll see some mortar carriers. Here's a mortar carrier that has been brought down, so that will obviously not be in effect. The Chinese Marines desperately actually need these mortar carriers to make progress here further inland. Taiwanese reinforcements have arrived in British supplied vehicles, I do believe. Or could these be the German ones? Regardless, definitely NATO. So a platoon is just being deployed. This is the rear line of the defenses, which is starting to be toppled now that the PLA Marines have defeated the first line on the left flank. Lot to cover here, so I'm going to be moving around the battlefield quite swiftly. Oh, that center is still holding. Let's see the rights. Marines moving up. This is such a mass assault. So many vehicles involved. And you can see now that the two factions are clashing in this beautiful panoramic scenic view. Just a nice overhead with mortars, machine guns. So you see the Taiwanese infantry is counterattacking in the center. We're going to see some brutal close quarter fighting here. They're trying to hold this bunker. Infantry or Marines moving up on the left approach now. They're starting to clear things out here, supported by vehicles. Center has a nice concentration of PLA Marines. Right side, well, they're advancing, but it's taken some time. They're starting to get to the shingle, the breach now, but it's been oh man. This for sure is going to be a tricky approach here. A lot of trenches to clear out, a lot of vegetation, and Taiwanese troops hiding everywhere. Mortar working for full effect here now. Putting around in that barrel very quickly. .50 caliber machine gun here in the center trench, working on the defenders now that working on the attackers that have breached the first line. Vehicles moving up now to support the infantry. We're going to see the Chinese Marines make real good progress here on their left approach. We'll see more close quarter fighting here, for sure. There's a man with a British supplied machine gun. Oh. Oh, explosion. Well, that vehicle was brought down. Probably, not sure what it was hit by. Could have been hit by a law. A M72, maybe a direct mortar hit. But the vehicles are advancing. The Chinese right side approach is being stalled. They're not making much progress. The center is starting to clear out, but there's been just so many casualties around this place that it's gonna be crazy to look at the figures later. This 25mm has been slanging shots downrange since the start of this video. It is a cool gun, I'm not gonna lie. Let's see if they can breach this last line of defense here in the center. They have a few more trenches to clear out, but more PLA Marines are moving up. Yeah, we'll look more at the beach, the havoc here on the beach later. I'm just trying to see if there are any Marines somewhere that we can pull into action, but I believe they've all been utilized. They're all moving through the trenches now. They're fighting here in the forest. They're trying to disable this mortar crew. Oh, it's gonna be a grenade. Nope. Oh, danger close. Now we have the hillside battery here engaging with the infantry defending. Marines are trying to make it through here. They still have a trench to clear. That's going to be interesting. Oh. Close quarter fighting. The area is under such a heavy bombardment. We got a lot more Marines moving up the center now. They've really cleared this place out, and I believe they're gonna be engaging the hill now. This is where we should be focusing because this is the final area of defense here on this beachhead. With a nice overview of the beach, the Chinese have to control this hill in order to call this a successful landing. If they cannot breach, then this has not been a successful landing. It's nice to see these guns working. Oh. Do they have any vehicles they can pull up? Let's see about that. Looks like it, and they should be. Sometimes the AI can get quite stuck. You should probably do something about this crew here. Yeah, he was the AI sometimes, man. But all I want to do is see some vehicles move up for this final assault. We want something really spectacular here. If the Chinese can't make it, they can't make it. But we're going to see how this assault will look now. We got infantry moving up. We got the vehicles coming up as well. The Chinese can withstand this. They do have the AT weaponry. They do have the artillery. I just want to see a big clash here towards the end. Oof. Rocket! Oh, nice! Oof! It looks like maybe a machine gun or something has disabled that other one and penetrated, but that was a nice rocket shot. The Chinese did absolutely need those vehicles in this assault to move up. And some of the shooting is dying down. It does not look like the Chinese can advance further. They're just holding this trench. They've definitely secured most of this line here. We have more vehicles who are now in a stationary position. Of course, we don't want the... They probably wouldn't want the Taiwanese to counterattack and push the Chinese out into the water again. So while we're at it, guys, let's have a look at casualties. We're going to mark the Taiwanese in yellow and the Chinese in red. That's simply the way this color system works. I've been told before that when I've marked the Japanese in yellow, people have, of course, been so freaking woke that it's been an issue. I'm like, wow. Anyway, we can tell here in the center that this was a costly area for the Chinese attackers. The left flank was fairly smooth. I think that the Taiwanese took more casualties here than they did in the center. It's very even, though. A lot of the reinforcements were used to counterattack to hold the center point. But this right side was disastrous for the attackers. A lot of dead Chinese troops. I mean, if like a vehicle, maybe if it's, every time you hit that start button, it's going to be different. What if this vehicle would not have sunk or been destroyed, or this one? What if they would have made it in the beach, unloaded their infantry? You'd have like an additional 30 men right now alive for the Chinese that could have been used in this assault on this hill. But the Taiwanese will hold the high ground for now. Thank you guys for watching this video. Thank you once again to The Ridge for sponsoring it. Check out the link down below. Secure that discount and enjoy a great wallet. I'm loving mine. It's so cool. Thank you guys, and well, drop a like and a suggestion down below to what you would like to see next. Ciao.